she didn't really have the necessary support at that point.
What do the numbers suggest happened then in the election?
Between our February poll and the March poll that we took just prior to the election, there was some sort of change in District 12. The numbers suggested to me something most consistent with a mistake or a campaign strategy change.
Objection, Your Honor, to a lack of foundation. May I be heard?
Sure.
The witnesses testified to an alleged method he used called pattern matching. If I could direct the judge to a particular piece of case law on the third page of the document we handed to you. Specifically, that's Tarot Readers Association of Midlands versus Merrell Dow.
Okay, what's your point?
This case in this jurisdiction tells us that in order for expert testimony to be admissible, it needs to be not only relevant, but also reliable, and specifically designates the judge as the gatekeeper of such evidence in determining reliability. We've heard from the witness that it is reliable, but we have no basis for that. And Tarot Readers Association specifically goes through a list of prongs that might be met. Things like being standard in the field, having a known error rate, it being subject to peer review. The idea of matching patterns, Your Honor, I don't believe satisfies that requirement.
Your Honor, first of all, the witness has testified to his experience and education in this area. He's testified he's a college professor in political polling. He's testified he's conducted thousands of polls, that he had sufficient facts and data in this case. Any further points on this are for weight, not admissibility. Those factors, as listed in Tarot Readers versus Merrell Dow, aren't dispositive. We don't need to list every single one of them and have them establish every single one. That'd be a waste of the jury's time, but if counsel wants to cross-examine on them, he's free to do so.
If I may, Your Honor?
Sure.
I'm neither questioning the witness's experience nor saying that these metrics are dispositive. However, the fact that the witness is claiming that he can look at polling data and say that that matches with patterns of political activity that he's seen has no basis in his testimony thus far. No error rate, no subjection to peer review, no evidence of being standard in the field, and until any of that foundation is laid, I move to strike with having a lack of foundation.
Your Honor, we've established that these are the standard methods in his field, the ones that he learned in university courses on political polling, and the ones that he now teaches in university courses on political polling. We've established he's a professional in this area, that he relies on these principles regularly, that he's conducted thousands of polls, and that he's accustomed to doing this sort of comparison of data with political trends.
You can have that in one cross, counsel, but the objection's overruled.
Yes, Your Honor.
Continue, please.
What were you saying the numbers reflected after Ms. Ginger's Bellevue support maxed out?